Hey, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and in today's video we're going to be continuing our look at the 20 wins challenge. So the 20 wins challenge is long over now, and so is the Mega Knight challenge and stuff. I just have a ton of replays I'm sitting on. I'm always sitting on plenty of replays here, guys, so I'm trying my best here to just get rid of all of them in video format here. So if you see me uploading any videos from challenges that have already went by and stuff, forgive me please. I just need to put them out there, and I don't always have time to work on them, so I'll just do them when I can. Anyways, let's get back to it here now. We are fighting Lord Icarus here, and Lord Icarus is running a P.E.K.K.A Executioner Witch deck. I'm not sure. I guess it's like a P.E.K.K.A cycle deck with some control aspects, because he has the tornado, he has the executioner and all that stuff there, so he has a few options there. I think he wastes a lightning there, and I get to pump up there. So seeing that his lightning is out of rotation, I use my pump there, and I do have my 3 muskies there. He does not know I have these yet, so I'm gonna save that for him as a nasty surprise. Now remember, he does have the tornado and executioner in his deck here, so I have to be very careful now as to just being aggressive with the 3 muskies there, because he has the lightning spell, he has tornado spell, he has a lot of options to really deal with them. So I'm just going to use a defensive battle ram there, and in the meantime my bandit was doing damage to his left tower there, so he neglected to defend that there and focused on his push, and because of that I was able to just defend cheaply there, and I got a lot of damage done there on that tower there. It is really low right now, and I'm gonna spread out my pumps there so that he can't lightning both of them down. He already defended with a witch there, so that pump is gonna get a lot of value for me here. I'm regenerating elixir right now, and I'm just gonna log that witch back there just to cycle my cards and get back to the pump once again. So a log and an ice spirit that basically killed the witch for 3 elixir. Not bad. We are up 2 elixir there after killing the witch. So now that he used his lightning spell, it is time to just massacre him right now. Basically I dropped the 3 muskies and the ice golem there by my tower there, so that I can have some lightning rods for my 3 muskies there, but he does have the tornado executioner combo there, so they are gonna die off there pretty easily. But we did get rid of his executioner, and our battle ram on the left side there does take his tower, so now it's just a matter of stalling right now. And I did not get to use the 3 muskies effectively on defense, I guess, because I must have confused it with another matchup. But anyways, we're just throwing everything we have right now at him here just to stall. He does catch my bandit there with the lightning, quite unfortunate for us, but with a quick log there, an ice spirit and ice golem, basically we're just gonna defend nice and easy there. He does not get to take our tower down pretty low, so that is gonna be good game, well played, and better luck next time, Lord Icarus. So now folks, we're gonna be moving on to match number 2 there. So I just dropped the 3 muskies there in his base to just tease him there. Anyways, now we're going to be moving on to our next match, and we are fighting some Asian guy here. I can't really read his name, so for future reference, let's just call all other people's names who we can't read Steve. So Steve is running a 3 musketeer bait deck. Now the reason why I say it's a bait deck is because he has the minion horde, he's got the goblin gang there. All of those cards can generally bait out some of your opponent's spells, and he is running 3 musketeers like I said. So what he's gonna do now is split his 3 muskies. So his first mistake there was playing the 3 muskies within the first minute of the match. You generally save those for the double elixir time and stuff when you can afford to bring them out. So seeing as he split them, I'm gonna use my common sense here now. When your opponent is running 3 muskies, they generally don't have any high damage spells. So knowing this, I push the right lane very hard here now with all of my musketeers now, and I'm just gonna keep spamming basically, because he invested a lot of elixir. I absorbed some damage on that left side tower there, but it is gonna be really worth it right now, because I am just gonna level that right side tower of his, and we're gonna take out his elixir collector as well there. So we're sitting pretty good overall. I did not really think this through actually, because I basically threw away that battle ram there. It does connect to the king tower there, well the barbarians connect, but I should have actually just went the opposite lane there, because I just wasted 4 elixir. So he's kind of getting some leeway again, I guess, because of the fact that I wasted that battle ram. But we're just gonna both pump up and reset here and regenerate our elixir. And Steve follows up and decides to pump up as well. Now guys, just a little heads up, some of the videos that I might be uploading soon will be very long. I can't promise that I will have the highlights and stuff, but I'll do my best. Anyways, Seeing as we have the elixir advantage here, I'm just gonna drop off my 3 muskies there in the same lane there again, because I know he's running 3 muskies there, so we're just gonna do our best to just keep him on his toes now. I dropped my ice spirit there. It does kind of help protect our muskies there for a little bit longer there, and I'm gonna drop my ice golem. That miner though, that miner was pretty okay for him there. It does lock onto my muskies there. I apologize for the little bit of lag there if you saw anything there, but anyways, pushing with 1 musketeer left now, and battle ram there is going to connect to the tower there. Nope, I guess not. The barbarians though, they do however manage to lock onto the tower there and deal some damage. I'm gonna pump up. He's gonna immediately punish me right now, and things are not looking good. Things are looking pretty darn hairy right now. That battle ram does connect, and he is attacking my pump there. He zaps her with the bats, zaps the pump and the tower. That's a lot of value there. So it's time to just try to figure out like what should we do here. I'm gonna drop my 3 muskies in his base. One of the muskies locks onto his tower there. We're spamming right now, guys. We're spamming desperately, and he drops the miner there. In hindsight, I really couldn't do anything there for this push that he has, so I lose my tower. I should have just played smarter defense. Honestly, I got too cocky here and I just threw away the game. So now he's dropping his 3 musketeers in my base. I drop my battle ram on defense there and ice spirit just to make everything retarget there, and we are back up again. So not bad. We recovered from that overall. Sorry, what am I saying? I'm just learning right now. But anyways, we dropped that bandit there onto his pump. He should have pumped up in the back. Honestly, that was a noob mistake there, pumping up in the middle when I have a bandit. It was just not a good idea overall. So he dropped his battle ram on defense. I used my ice spirit there and freeze everything, and now he's just defenseless right now. He's spamming his cheap troops there to defend, and unfortunately for him, he's just giving me more and more value for my 3 muskies there. So 2 of my homegirls there survive, and they managed to take out his tower there. So that is going to be a good game. Well played, and better luck next time, Steve. So now folks, we're going to be moving on to match number 3. Now we're fighting Cherrypoppins. Now Cherrypoppins is going to be running a log bait deck, well, spell bait deck actually, and this kind of deck generally annoys me so much. It's just really darn frustrating to play, but I do have the log, and the log does help a lot against these decks. So Cherry opts to send the goblin barrel at the elixir collector there, and I just log it away. So that was his first major mistake there. He should have just cycled in knight or something like that, and just rocketed down the pump there, because what he needs to do right now with his deck is just get rid of my pumps constantly and ship me away with the goblin gang and princess. That's exactly what he needs to do, but apparently he decided, you know what, let's take the risk and try to goblin barrel down that elixir collector. So he sees I placed the elixir collector there behind my tower there, and look at this, that one bandit got so much value. It killed the spare goblin there, it killed the princess, it killed the ice spirit. That was a very good bandit, I'd say. Now, the reason why I pumped up in the back is because I didn't want to give him too much value there if he had to rocket down the elixir collector there that was in the middle. So I kind of cycled it, and well, either way, it was kind of a bad thing for me. Maybe I should have just played a separate card or something like that until I could get the elixir collector in the middle there to just die down. But anyways, that's in the past now, and I know he's gonna throw that goblin barrel soon, so I use the ice golem on defense with the bandit there and ready my log. Things are looking pretty good for us here, folks. We do clear everything that he throws at us, but that princess is gonna be very annoying behind the knight, so I'm gonna drop my battle ram on defense. So I figure by the time it does pop, the princess will be close to the barbarians that spawn, and that is exactly the case. We defend nice and easy there, folks. So we have the elixir advantage right now. He's spamming all he has at us right now, and I'm just going to keep defending with the bandit and the ice golem. So his knight is out of rotation now, and my bandit does have a chance to connect to his princess, but he drops the knight. Actually, no, he doesn't. He drops the knight too late, and the princess is killed by the bandit there, who then dashes on to his crown tower there. We are looking pretty good right now. We have the elixir lead. We keep stacking up our pumps now, basically, and I'm kind of waiting for that pump to die down, but I dropped it in the middle. This is rocket value here for him. This is what I was trying to avoid, but I just had to get rid of the card from my hand anyways. So we're gonna just keep logging down that goblin barrel. Right now, he is spamming his cheap cards. What he is doing right now is trying to outcycle my log, and I know this now. JD told me this when I was playing the deck, because he saw me playing kind of poorly against some log bait users. Well, not log bait, the spell bait, like I said before. He pointed out to me that at times they will just spam their cheap cards so that they can just outcycle your log, and it does make sense. What I'm doing right now is hanging back my log a little bit so that they can't duke me with the goblin barrel and put like deep barrels and stuff. I just need to be sure, because if I waste the log even once, it's going to be very nasty. So once again, I logged there kind of early. I missed one goblin, but on the upside, I did clear 2 princesses. I'd say that was huge value there and totally worth the 1 stab on my tower there versus 2 princesses firing away at my tower there like machine guns. So we're going to keep defending now. Again, he's back up to that goblin barrel. He is doing a pretty good job at outcycling my log, but I do my best to spam my cheap cards. My battle ram, it is proving to be very valuable because it helps me kill that darn princess. So freaking annoying right now. I mean, like, come on. The princess in that deck there is one of the most annoying cards right now, and the goblin barrel is probably the second most, because you can just log the goblin barrel on your side anytime, but sometimes you have to be really creative with your defenses. And look at this, we had an ice column tanking for our battle ram there, and the battle ram does connect to the tower there. We get some significant amount of damage done there onto the tower there. I kind of misplanned my bandit there, and she wanders off onto the other lane, so that's not nice at all there, and he ignores the bandit there. Good for us in a way, but bad because he does focus on our left lane, and our tower is taking some chip damage. He logs us, so we're just gonna keep cycling back to our log now. And like I said, folks, playing against spellbait, you want to keep your spells in rotation, because they're just gonna keep bombarding you like hell with those goblin barrels. Thankfully, he is not rocketing down my elixir collectors anymore. He's just so focused on taking my tower, he's forgetting simple principles like just how to say this. He's forgetting to just keep me in check there so that I don't get the elixir advantage. We take out the princess with the log. He's catching up on chip damage overall right now. Our battle ram, it does reach the princess. The bats do help clear the goblin gang and stuff, and the bandit now, his goblin gang is out of rotation, so the bandit and the barbarians get to the tower there and they finish it off for the win there. That's a good game, well played, and better luck next time, Cherrypoppin. So good match against the spellbait there. I do not like spellbait at all, so let's move on to match number 4 and see who's up. Alrighty folks, we are back with match number 4, and I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. I think he's Dutch or something like that, but like I said before with the other guy whose name I couldn't really say, we'll just call him Steve. So Steve is playing the elite barbarian, so you know what that means, guys, right? No skill. I'm just kidding with you guys. Anyways, the elite barbarians, they are a good card for defense overall, but they do just have that high risk factor. I mean, they do provide a lot of value on defense and stuff, and they can be really worth it when they connect with the tower there, but generally speaking, elite barbarians are not that good of a choice to bring with you because of the fact that they can be so huge negative trades at times when you don't have the right counters to your opponent's counters in rotation. It's just really darn annoying. Now look at this, he drops a peck at the bridge. Kind of a noob mistake there. Don't know why he's doing this, so I'm gonna use my battle ram there and kite the P.E.K.K.A onto the other lane there. The P.E.K.K.A loses focus of the battle ram there, so it opts to head back to the tower there. So I drop my bandit and stuff on defense and continue pulling it away from my tower there with the ice column. We get some damage done with the ice column there, not bad overall. And now he drops a lumberjack, so I'm at this point here now, I'm just like really confused at his deck. He's got elite barbarians, he's got the P.E.K.K.A, he's got lumberjack. What the heck is this guy doing right now? I do not know, so I'm just gonna keep pumping up and defending with my ice column and my battle ram there. So bandit for the win there. She does come out of that alive there and dies to the log, but we are back up, and now we have 3 freaking pumps on the board there, and we are at an elixir advantage. There's nothing that this guy can do right now. I'm just gonna keep pumping up so that I can just be ready to use my 3 muskies there whenever the situation arises for it. So I'm just gonna cycle back to another pump now, and he is bringing the P.E.K.K.A back to us once more. It is not looking good, so I have to draw the P.E.K.K.A across to the bats and stuff with the battle ram there, and thankfully the ice column from before kind of has more value there because it does keep the P.E.K.K.A going on the right lane. So we have 3 pumps on the board now, and I'm just going to keep cycling my cards here while he wastes his elixir trying to make some kinds of pushes. I don't know what he's really doing, but we have 4 pumps on the board right now. One of them is about to go down. He drops a lumberjack there. We cycle our cards quickly there, and we get back to an ice column by the time he is ready with his elite barbs. We kite the elite barbs to our bandit and our bats there, and we make quick work of those, so they go down very fast there, and our bandit is gonna kill his Ewiz there, and she's gonna die to that skeleton army, but I am not worried at all. I'm just cycling pumps for days. We have a pump party going on in the back there. I'm not sure what this guy is really doing at this point in time, but he sees I'm pumping up, so I guess that's why he's rushing me at the bridge. But I have 4 freaking pumps. Do you know how much elixir that gives me back? I get back 4 elixir every 10 seconds, and I then have the elixir regenerating on its own. This guy is crazy right now for bothering to try. We have 5 freaking pumps on the board now. Oh my goodness, we have 5 freaking pumps on the board. This is just absolutely insane. One died, so we have to keep refreshing it. I'm not the best kind of person in the world to really keep pumps up, but this match right here, folks, this match was just so much money right now because I was just having a blast just cycling pumps. I never imagined that in any match I would get this many pumps down, but hey, let's just take a moment to remember this match because I probably will never be able to do this again, right? He's rushing elite bobs in the rage there. That was pretty scary. I could not drop the ice column in time to kite it there, so I have to drop my ice column in the same lane and then drop my bandit to defend. So now that I have 5 pumps on the board, I think it's about time that I bring out the 3 muskies. I drop them in the middle. He drops a P.E.K.K.A there at the bridge once more, so I'm gonna rush the left lane there with my 2 musketeers and the battle ram there. He fireballs the muskies there. He zaps and he misses one of them, so she does get to lock onto the tower. I don't get to do that much damage, but his fireball is out of rotation now, and look at this. We have 4 muskies on the board there with the bandit and the ice bird. I'm gonna log there, and with that there, folks, the muskies lock onto that tower there and they go ham on it there, so we go out with a bang because that fireball was just too late, too little to stop our musketeers. So that's going to be a good game, well played, and better luck next time. Now we're going to be moving on to our next fight here, and we are fighting Solitaire. Solitaire is going to be running a P.E.K.K.A graveyard deck here. And seeing that I opt to pump up there, he decides to rush us with the bats and the graveyard combo there. So we drop our ice spirit and our ice column there. We prevent most of the damage, but those bats were a bit late, so the skeletons did get a lot of damage done, but we have the elixir advantage. And now he's gonna just make full use of that furnace that he invested in there with the next batch of fire spirits. So I'm gonna log and use my bandit. It's probably an overcommitment, but whatever. We didn't take any damage there. He poisons our pump and the tower there, so I'm gonna drop my elixir collector on the opposite side there. And the reason why I do this is to give him a choice. Either he poisons my pump next time to keep me from gaining too big of an elixir advantage, or he keeps the poison so that he can poison around my tower when he casts his graveyard, so that he has his good combo up. So I'm gonna just send an ice column there in the back there. I'm cycling my cards, playing kind of passive, but I don't want to take the damage from the furnace there, so I sent out my bandit. Now he drops a P.E.K.K.A there. That was his mistake there. I dropped my 3 muskies there and split them up. So it is go time, man. It is just absolute time to go. I dropped my battle ram there, and the battle ram does soak up the damage from one of the fire spirits there and the bandit, and our muskies do move on to the tower there. One of them dies to the log because she was a little late, and the tower switched target after the battle ram popped, but that's alright. We got a lot of damage done on that left side there, and we are back up with the elixir advantage once more. So I am ready to pump up once more, and I'm debating whether or not to place it on the same lane, but I decided, you know what, let's place it back on the right side there, because I do have my pump on the left side. Giving him value for 2 pumps, it's kind of annoying there, but maybe I really should have given the HP on my right side tower. If any of you know what the better play was, do feel free to correct me down in the comments. But anyways, his poison is out of rotation, and now I'm pushing with 2 musketeers on the right lane and 1 on the left. The reason why I sent 2 on the right is because I'm not pushing that lane. I want him distracted on the right side. So using the left side muskie there, we're going to be pushing hard with our battle ram and bandit there. This is how 3 muskies are meant to be played. You distract your opponent with the bigger threat of 2 musketeers there when they have better counters in rotation, so that they are not able to just figure out where they should really spend elixir, and while they are distracted, you get to take full advantage of it. So he's rushing that right side there, no, not the right side, the left side, with graveyard and poison. That's a big overcommitment. I'm just gonna to spam my troops a little bit there, giving something to worry about. The Ice Spirit connects, kills the tower there. We do kill the left side tower and the right side tower at around the same time, and we have our 3 muskies colliding. Well, not colliding, but they are joining fire on the king tower there. So that is going to be a good game, well played, and better luck next time. So folks, that is going to be it for the battles of today's video. I hope that you all enjoyed, and I really apologize for bringing you this video so late. I'm going to be a little late for a lot of videos overall. If you haven't noticed, I'm just really busy. So like I said before in my last video, school is starting back soon, and I'm going to try to be a little more serious with what I'm doing. Anyways, once again guys, I hope that you all enjoyed the video, and we hit 600 subscribers just like yesterday, so that is a pretty big thing. I'm really excited for that. Thank you all so much for the support. As always guys, remember, if you keep on digging, you'll eventually strike gold, but even then, keep on digging deeper. You'll eventually come across something even more worth your while. So once again everyone, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace out guys.